Sleepy time. I've had a busy day of making poor choices. Hey button pushers, my name is Nick and welcome to Wooden Nickel by Brain&Brain. This is a game, the development was put on hold, so they've decided to just release the demo for free. Brain&Brain have a very distinctive art style. They have done a game before called Burly Men at Sea, which if you've not seen that before or played that, then I mean, this is how it looks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This looks very similar, but instead of being Burly Men at Sea, you are a new visitor into a Wild West town, and you have to make decisions and, I guess, kind of build up relationships, and everything you do affects the town, and it looks very cool, like visually and concept-wise, so I'm excited to see. I'm pressing A. Okay, I won't use a control, I'll use a keyboard then. Suit yourself. Wow, this is very cool already. Volume 1. September 2nd, 1895. A stranger arrived in Wooden Nickel today from the far reaches of the East Coast, with intent to lodge here for 1 week. He awaits the southbound train, resolved to try his fortune in those inhospitable lands. Though no others did alight before the train's departure, the editors of this paper are confident in the future and consequence of our great town. Stately hotel, luxury rooms and dining centrally located, no finer lodgings in the territory. Affordable beds, good cooking, boarding house. Rooms comfortably furnished in a peaceful East End location. Oh wait, what? Ah, so I can pick. So, do I want stately hotel? Or do I want the boarding house? Let's go boarding house. Don't know why. The Shepard House. Early morning. Ah, this is very cool. This is very cool looking. Just, I had to see if I could climb it. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi there. Morning. Welcome to the Shepard House. The woman exudes warmth and comfort, a feeling that is accentuated even by the aroma of hot coffee drifting through the open door. You need a place to stay? Just $5 a week, meals included. That sound okay? Shit, how much do I have? I mean, yeah, go for that. She hands over a worn key. You're in room 3, up the stairs and the second door on the left. Hope to see you at dinner. I'm probably going to stop doing that accent because it's terrible. Room 3, early morning. I mean, this is a big ass room. A vibrant flower adds to the rustic cheer of the room, while a time-worn volume provides ample reading material. The book is Moby Dick. I'ma read it. Is it? Have you put the whole of Moby Dick in this book? Like, is this the actual Moby Dick? Well, now I need to know. I'm assuming this is the whole thing. And I just looked it up. Moby Dick has 135 chapters. Oh no. 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 Cancel. So yeah, we're done with this. Oh. Oh no, please, please, please tell me I can leave. Oh, thank God. Right, I've wasted quite enough time doing that. Let's look out the window. The window offers a view of the backyard and its animal inhabitants. 2 cows graze in a small corral, while chickens run around aimlessly. Any bird would be heavenly after that, the bone-shaking train trip. Though the cow's hair mattress is not the finest, it provides an ample sleeping platform, complete with homemade quilts. Ooh. Local man arrives, reads all of Moby Dick. Forest plagued by lawless rabble. The pristine ponderosa pine-covered hillsides in the northeast of Wooden Nickel have reportedly become the den of a band of ruffians and scoundrels. Sheriff denounces suspect cow rustlers. I'll round them up again if I have to, he says. Thunderbird found by local rancher. Enormous winged creature reportedly shot in a desert. Michiganites seek gold in hills. 2 young men, brothers prospect in the hills north of Wooden Nickel, seeking their fortune where so many in recent years have failed. Oh, this is so cool. So I can, if I understand this correctly, this is where I choose what to do next. A case of the recent cattle rustling is being deliberated by our esteemed judge this afternoon, with the fate of the 2 accused resting on his verdict. Okay, so we have bandits and ruffians, cattle rustlers, Thunderbird, gold. Okay, let's go for the. I'm gonna go for the gold. I came here to get rich, boy. I'm gonna get rich. This is very, very cool. Dirty canvas houses only the barest essentials. A couple of bedrolls, an upside down crate used as a desk, tins of food and sacks of dry goods. Hello. Pile of bent and broken tools lie near the shabby mine entrance. Oh. 2 young brothers emerge from the dramatic rock formations. Tomorrow. Today we've found dust. Tomorrow we'll find ore. And if not, then the next day. Surely. Hey y'all. The taller brother squints. Bonjour. I apologise, our eyes are still adjusting. We don't leave the mountains often, but I trust you're new in the area. The shorter brother drinks from a canteen. I hope you came by train. The 3-week stagecoach journey is unenviable. We've been mining here for 6 months. Only small discoveries thus far, but there's a fortune in these hills. One needs only put in the hard work necessary to find it. The tall brother produces a bound packet, considers, we've written letters to our families, but haven't been to town in some time. Would you mail them for us? We would be very grateful. I'm going to accept the letters. I'm going to request payment. Tall man from Michigan frowns. Perhaps we should wait a little longer. Oh no! Oh no! Damn it. I feel like I should have been nicer to them. Okay, well let's go see the ruffians. We're in late morning now. Ponderosa pine tree is majestic and nearly 200 feet tall, but its dark is dotted with several small holes at chest height. Bullet holes? Uh-oh, that doesn't seem good. Okay. Uh-oh. Reason. Nice and slow. The gruff voice is startling after the quiet of the woods. The man's dirty hand brandishes a Colt peacemaker. He takes a long look and grins. You must be lost, seeing as how this territory belongs to me and my men. His smile broadens. I'm feeling generous. My boys and I got us we found an abandoned coach. Folks lit out and left it loaded with all sorts of fine goods. You sell them for us and I don't pull this trigger. With his gun, he gestures deeper into the forest. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! Good. Good. Looks like this is a life of crime for me. Down the old deer run is the stagecoach, half wrecked but still laden with crates and luggage. There's no sign of the rifle owners. Do we have a deal? I mean, I don't want to be shot in the back, so yes, we have a deal. Gun still raised, the outlaw grins as a trunk is hastily filled with valuables. Let's not breathe a word about where you got these goods. Truth has consequences. Okay. So, I've not had an overly productive day. I've pissed off the brothers because I wouldn't deliver their letters without getting paid. And I've been roped into committing crime. So, you know, good. Okay, let's see what this enormous winged creature is. Hard Luck Street, mid-afternoon. The lean man stands brushing dust from the horse's hide, wariness evident in the stoop of his shoulders. Come to laugh at the loco cowman? Surprised the whole town ain't turned out by now. Sliding a Winchester across the pommel, he swings into the worn saddle and looks down. Anyway, figure I should have known better. A stranger can't just blow into town and expect folks to believe a wild story. He muses to the horse. He turns suddenly, an intense sincerity in his blue eyes. But it ain't. It ain't a wild story. I'll show him too, if they'd come. Inquire. I believe you. I believe you. Reckon you're no different than the rest of the grinning polecats in this town. But I like the look of you. He starts to rein his horse into the street, then pauses, looks back. I aim to get some sleep in that stand on mesquite outside town. Head home in the morning. You hear of anyone who ain't inclined to laugh, send them my way. Okay. Okay. Well, no, stop. Oh, no. Various unseen nighttime critters have taken the place of the now sleeping farm animals. Sleepy time. I've had a busy day of making poor choices. Tuesday. Farm recovers from late summer flood. Re-election campaign underway. Mexican hogs become nuisance. Yeah, there we go. Costly set of school primers feared lost. The disappearance of last week's stagecoach has affected local institutions, including the school, which was to receive a set of primers carried by the stage. I mean, okay, I don't feel too bad about that, because I'm not the one that robbed them, and I didn't want to get shot in the back trying to run away. So, call me a coward, but I don't feel too bad about that one. I mean, I feel bad for the kids, sure. I know how important primers are. At least I would if I knew what primers were. But, yeah, no, sorry kids. Okay, I'm going to go to the re-election campaign. But Mayor Thomas will describe his bold vision for the wooden nickel, in a grand speech upon the steps of the courthouse this morning. Let's go see what he's got to say. As the mayor's speech draws to a euphoric close, the excited crowd of townspeople applaud. A chorus of huzzahs breaking out. Dust fills the air as they disperse. What? Interesting. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so we're back on Tuesday. I think it might have potentially glitched out before and just not loaded what it should have loaded. So I've gone back through day one, did all the same decisions again, did it exactly the same as I did before. So we're going to try this again, see what the re-election campaign says, and then hopefully it won't do the same thing. If it does, I'll get us back here and we'll do something else. Yes, huzzahs! There we go. A sturdy future. The mayor smiles, the fawning smile of a politician. He extends a hand. Hello, my good man. I'm asking for your vote next Tuesday so that I may continue to bring this town the prosperity it deserves. With the right leadership, Wooden Nickel has a sturdy future. You see what he did there, because the sign that says sturdy future. County seat, statehood, a seat in Congress, and a vote for every man. The possibilities are staggering. He laughs jovially, if a bit insincerely. Oh, you won't be in town for the vote? His laughing face becomes a frown. Well then, tell your friends to re-elect Mayor Thomas. You have my thanks. He looks away, no longer interested. Fine. Rude. Right, the indicator hasn't come up to say about the paper, so that means I think there's more stuff to do. A trampled campaign flyer lies on the ground, bearing the mayor's smiling visage. It reads, "Vote for full bellies and full pockets, September 10th. Okay. Right, so we got the farm recovering from the floods, Mexican hogs. Nope, no, that didn't happen. Mexican hogs. Let's see what this is all about. Does it mean Mexican hogs as in actual hogs? It does. I wasn't sure if that was just the name of an outlaw band. Oh, I can't get any closer. Okay. Oh, I see. The cowhound's horse, still staring at the mesquite with flared nostrils, ears tensed towards forward. Sure could use a hand, calls a familiar voice calmly. Grab that rifle from the saddle, would you? Okay. I did a thing. Phew. Glad you came when you did. Had a mesquite thorn where it didn't belong. And those pigs sure sting to high heaven. He pauses to rub the buckskin's neck fondly. Name's Curtis. Mine, not the horse's. He looks over, scratching his jaw reflectively. Monster's about a day's ride east of here. Reckon you can handle it? I reckon so. Guess we gotta find you a horse then. And I sure hope you ride better than you shoot. Interesting. I just can't understand it. Curtis stands looking over the ground where his monster had lain. That thing was right here when I left, and it's too big for anything smaller than a grizzly to drag off. Ain't no one else around for miles. Curious. The ground here is churned by a confusion of hoof prints and soft impressions of several moccasined feet. Strangely, there's no sign of blood. I can see those tracks just as well as you, and I know what it looks like. Curtis is quiet for a moment, considering. Then, abruptly, he gives a shout. He crouches, points triumphantly to a small hole at the heel of one of the prints. That, compadre, is the mark of a spur, and I've yet to meet an Indian who'd need a pair of those. If Indians didn't do this, then someone sure went to a lot of trouble to make it look like they did. Curtis muses, shaking his head as he straightens. Oh, I'm blamed if I know what to make of it. He looks over. Anyhow, you got the desperate look of a saddle-sore man, and my ranch is still a ways from here. You'd better head on back to town. Oh, and mister? Curtis hesitates, looking down for a moment. When he raises his head, the familiar grin is back. Thanks for not laughing. Oh. It's alright, buddy. Don't worry about it. We're bros. We're saddle bros now. It's nearly a full moon. The coral lit brightly. Day 3. Indians on the warpath again, says Mayor. Cattle boom continues. Oh no, the school's closing! Oh. Clerk wanted. Honourable judge requires nondescript clerk. Ideal candidate has a strong arm and flexible morals. Okay, I'm gonna go see... So Indians on the warpath again, because this seems like something where decisions could be made. So the mayor is declaring that the Indians are to blame. The editors of this paper sincerely hope you enjoyed the trial issue. Oh no, don't end on me! And that in the future you elect to become a regular subscriber, receiving daily the news and insights from our great town. Until then, you may continue browsing the day's headlines or start trial anew. Okay, I'm going to go back to scan headlines. Okay. Oh, amazing. Okay. This is very, very cool. I'm so upset that the production of this has been put on hold. This would have been a fantastic game. So, in the map, you've got the boxes around the outside, and they're for each of the characters you met. So, see, I've got El Bandito. I agreed to sell his stuff to the general store. I assumed it did that automatically, but I have to go to the general store to do it. So it's a good way of keeping track of like your objectives and stuff. Thunderbird found by local rancher. Leaves Tuesday morning, can join at the mesquite stand. Ah. Okay, and this would have linked to the Indians on the warpath. Ah. And then, yeah, there's nothing else to do with the Met. Ah, so each character's got their own like story arc. Oh, they're so cool. Well, hopefully, this is something that maybe will get picked up and expanded on one day. If not, it seems a shame because this has such potential. But aside from the one little glitch where it just didn't load, this is fantastic. And there's so much like replayability to this as well, because obviously I've been on the one path for 2 days. You could do something completely different the first day and end up with a completely different experience. So, amazing. Really, really cool. So, if you want to play this for yourself, then the link is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Now, this is important. If you've liked this video, you know what to do. Look down. Look down and you'll see a like button. Just give it a gentle finger kiss. And then look over a little bit and there'll be a subscribe button. And what I want you to do is just make sweet love to that subscribe button. And don't neglect the bell. And until next time, love you, bye.